I'm wondering, growing up, she didn't seem like a particularly happy child. Do you think she was a happy woman with her life, or she was just a driven woman with certain purposes to her life?
Well, you know, when her parents got divorced, she was 11. In those days, divorce was very shameful, and she was not happy. And that's when her relatives said that she began to draw more and more inward. So I think that the divorce and the split and, you know, and the screams before the parents divorced and all like that made her unhappy. But when she married Jack, you know, I think she was happy. And it took a while for her to get really happy because in the beginning, you see, he was still running for junior senator, and she never saw him. She didn't see him on weekends, or you know, didn't see him anytime because he was either in Sioux City, Iowa, or in Syracuse, New York, trying to drum up votes. But once they got in the White House, she says those were the happiest times of her life because she'd see him every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I think her life changed, and she did become happy. It was very hard for her, as you can imagine, you know, after he died, because she went through some real stress. There's a new book out that a friend of mine wrote, Barbara Leeming, who she says that perhaps Jackie was suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. But Jackie had a hard time, yeah, for quite a while. When she was about to marry Onassis, Jackie always inspired men to take care of her, and one of them was Andre Mayer. Maybe a lot of you know he was head of Lazar Frères, but he was the great he was a great man in finance, and he would advise her on, you know, everything, not just money, but you know, where to send her kids to school and all like that. And he says, Jackie, if you marry Onassis, he said, I don't want you to do that. He says, you're going to, the American people have you on a pedestal. They're going to knock you off that pedestal. She says it's cold and lonely up here. So she was lonely too when she married him.